Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having the most incredible day. This is the first time that you're watching my channel. My name is Sebastian, and I welcome you all with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. So why don't you grab a snack and a drink, hit that subscribe button, best friend, because today we got to talk about Justin Bieber allegedly not handling fatherhood very well. So before we get into that, I do spill pop culture tea videos every single day, and I am your new messy best friend. So grab a pillow, a snack, and a drink, hit that subscribe button, and let's talk, girl. Because listen, there are multiple reports right now talking about Justin's alleged mental health, and I think it's very important. You guys know that on my channel, we spill tea, we laugh, we are messy, we're this, we're that, but we also love to shed light on mental health. And I think it's very important because it is something that all of us deal with, okay? It doesn't matter if your life is perfect. There is a moment in your life that I'm sure you have, some low mental health days. And I think it's important to talk about this. So let's read the article and then we can talk. So the article says, Justin Bieber is going through a tough time after having a child with wife Hailey. Says an insider close to Bieber family spoke to In Touch Weekly expressing concern for Justin's mental state. Justin does not seem to be in a great place. He's been snapping a lot in public and freaking out over meaningless stuff. It's clear that he's stressed and not managing his emotions well, and many people in his life hope he seeks help to better handle his anger. So let's talk about this. The anger part has been definitely on a lot of people's radars after his freak out in the hotel to those, snobby, entitled, little rich teenagers who were bothering him and literally just following him around and taking pictures until he just snapped, okay? I will say this, best friend. I think it's very important to understand a couple of things, right? There's always such a taboo surrounding mental health, and there's always such a weird thing about whether you got everything under control or you don't, and if you don't and you act a little wacky, then you're crazy. Like, mental health is something that is not black and blue. I mean, what is the saying? Black is not black or white. It is literally so incredibly there's so many emotions to it. There's so many, elements to it. I mean, everyone is different with their mental health. And I do believe that, new parents, right? And this is why I wanted to do this video, because I wanted to shed light on this. I've seen this personally with friends or family members who've had children. The first months, they are a mess. They are a wreck. I mean, they're not sleeping. They're tired. They're scared. Are they doing things right? Are they not doing things right? Even if they have help, even if their moms are there or they have nannies or whatever, it's still very stressful. You're like, I need to keep this child alive. Are they eating? Are they pooping? Are they doing good? Are they doing bad? Like, I've seen this personally. I cannot imagine, how difficult it is to be a new parent. So I just have to say, best friend, that I feel for Justin. I really do. And, it is obvious that, it has been spoken about before that he's had a lot of mental health issues. So, when you already have mental health issues and then you have a child, I think it does make things worse. But one thing I do know, best friend, and it's something that I just feel very important to say, is that Justin Bieber has expressed publicly how much he's wanted children. And he wanted to have, Hailey Bieber obviously choose whenever the moment was right. So there's no doubt in my mind that Justin is trying the best he can. There's no doubt in my mind that Justin is probably the most delicate, hands-on father there is. And you know what, best friend? I have to say that I have a special place for parents, because even if they have all the help in the world or nannies or people, 24/7, there's this urge to want to keep your child safe and want to keep your child alive and well and healthy. and it will keep you up at night. It will stress you out. You know, my mom said that even now she still stresses about me when I don't text her when I'm home. You know, it's sort of like when you're a parent, I believe that it's a 24-hour stress. You know what I mean? And I just feel like the media should be a little bit nicer to Justin. I've seen a lot of reports, you know, talking about how, you know, he should get help and this and that. And you guys know me, and you know how I run my channel. I like to see both sides of everything, and I just have to say that I feel for Justin. But I also understand that keeping everything so quiet and so secretive and so, you know, so to yourself, you allow the public to come up with their own storyline and their own, you know, narrative of your life. And that's why I do wish that celebrities were more open, because if they were more open, then they would be able to shut down many rumors that maybe, you know, these headlines or media outlets or, you know, just random people create. And I wish that the Biebers would be a little bit more open, because there's so much being said about them, you know what I mean? And now people are calling Justin angry and having anger issues. Like, if I were them, or if I were a celebrity, I would be so open about what I'm going through. And you know what? I think it would be so cool, because for all those new parents who are also Bieber fans would be like, oh my God, I can't believe Justin is going through the same thing as me. I feel like I'm going crazy. I have not slept in days. I have not eaten. I have not been able to shower. Like, it's so crazy how Justin, who is a millionaire, who has all the help in the world, is going through the same thing as I am. Like, how cool would it be to be more relatable, to be more open with your public? And I feel like that would be such a wonderful connection that you could have with the public. But unfortunately, you know, celebrities, obviously I understand they don't feel like they need to be, you know, expressing themselves or to, you know, to talk about their personal life. Like, I get it. But at the same time, like, girl, your life would be so much easier if you just opened up, you know, bitch. I seriously, like, I cannot imagine. Like, I am very grateful, and, you know, God willing, we're, you know, if children are for us, they'll be for us. But I feel like I'm gonna be the most, like, worried like, if I get worried over the craziest things you would never believe, like, I get sad for squirrels in the street. And this is something so bizarre, but like, I always look at squirrels and I'm like, they've never been pet in their life. Like, they've never felt love. You know what I mean? Like, no, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I think of these things, like, I cry over, you know, so many things, you know, like, I don't know, girl. I'm gonna have to get my stress levels in order before I have children, because I feel like I'm gonna be the most overprotective father in the world. I'm not gonna let nobody see them. I'm not gonna let nobody touch them. Like, it's gonna be such a mess, but I hope that you guys are all here for the journey. If I'm like this, how I am with my dogs, I have literally cut people out of my life that my dogs don't like. I mean, it is a thing. So, you know, we all deal with things differently, and I feel like Justin is probably doing just the best he can. So I feel like, you know, either he talks about it, right, and he opens up about it, or, you know, these headlines are just gonna be headlining, girl. I mean, they're not gonna stop. Just because you're a parent does not mean that the headlines are gonna stop. You know, look at Britney Spears when she had her children. I mean, you would think that the paparazzi would be a little bit more sympathetic. They were not. They hounded her even more. So, you know, just because you had a child does not mean the media is going to leave you alone. So anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Whether or not Justin is angry or not, I hope that he's also taking time to help himself mentally. And so Hailey and everyone out there, I mean, you know, you want to make sure you're the best you can for your children, and getting help and possibly, like, you know, just keeping up with your mental health can very much benefit your child. So anywho, I love you all so much. This felt like a therapy session, but it's true. I just have a lot of sympathy for new parents, because I've seen it and I've seen how stressful it is. And I definitely give my hat off to all parents out there, because you are doing the best you can and you're doing a great job. So anyways, I love you all, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.